What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Hope all of you are having a great day so far. Um, okay. Today's episode of GH, crazy. Felicia, this bitch, she is eating peanuts or whatever the fuck she eating. I think it was peanuts. I don't care, but she was eating them or whatever. Matt got distracted by Tracy. He went over to talk to Tracy, and she chewed on something, on a piece of peanut, took it out, and it was an engagement ring. Well, it was an engagement ring. She getting all giddy and happy, thinking that Mac put the ring in the peanuts for her to find. Lo and behold, she getting all happy and giddy over the fucking ring. I'll get back to this in a minute. Anyway, Mac was talking to Tracy about her new creation, Pickle Tracy Relish. This bitch. Pickle Tracy Relish. That shit, the name sounds stupid. She wanted Mac to sign an agreement to sell it at Floating Rib. But Mac was reading the contract and he didn't see the name Pickle Lila anywhere in the thing. So she explained to him the legal issues with the name and the trademark and stuff like that. So he declined to sign the papers because he said it might be the same taste, but it's not the same picture, the same name. So he declined. So anyway, Tracy leaves and goes to Kelly's Diner. She went to Kelly's Diner, bumped into Shawn, and told Shawn about Pickle Tracy Relish, that she wanted to sell it. You know what I mean? She wanted, him to sell it at Kelly's. But he said he couldn't do it because, he's working with AJ and Michael on Pickle Lila. So AJ and Michael was in the back doing the Pickle Lila relish, getting it together, trying to recreate the relish. And they finally got the secret ingredient and they finally recreated it. So they brought it out to Tracy and they wanted Tracy to try it. But she didn't want to eat it because she thought AJ might have poisoned it or something. So she had Michael eat it and test it. So Michael tested it. He enjoyed it. So she took a taste of it. And she liked it. Now she's pissed because they're about to put out Pickle Lila and they got everything ready and the money to do it because ELQ's funds were unfrozen. So now they're back in business and Tracy doesn't have the money to do it or the financial backing to do it. So now she has to find an investor. So she storms out of Kelly's or whatever and picks up the newspaper from this guy and see Nikolas' face up there. So she gets the idea to get the money from Nikolas. So anyway, back at the hospital, Nikolas is with Elizabeth and he's trying to leave. And Elizabeth is telling him no, he's not going anywhere because he's not physically ready to leave. So she takes his pants and they start getting into this tug of war with the pants. He pulls her in and she falls on top of him in the bed, of course, with Elizabeth. And, they making little googly eyes at each other. Of course. So they start talking about AJ and Nikolas tells her that AJ kind of warned him away from Elizabeth, saying that they're a couple. And Elizabeth was kind of upset by this because she was like, she only had one date with AJ. They only had one date and they're not really a couple. But I'm like, okay, but you pretty much kissed them. Y'all been hanging out a lot. It looks like a couple to me. But in her mind, they're not a couple. But I'm like, why did you kiss him and kind of lead him to think that y'all are a couple? And that's what she pretty much did. So they're not a couple and she got upset. Tracy walks in and tells her, pretty much adding fuel to the fire, instigating, telling her she should go to Kelly's and give him a piece of her mind. So Elizabeth leaves And Nikolas tells Tracy he's going to give her 5 minutes of his undivided attention. So they start talking and she brings up the pickle Tracy. So anyway, Elizabeth goes to Kelly's diner, sees AJ, throws Nikolas's pants in AJ's face. Anyway, back at the hospital, Ellie and Spinelli were talking about the missing Quartermaine heir, and he has to go out of town, and of course she brings up Maxie and this baby, talking about, oh, Spinelli should be concerned about Maxie and trying to find out, you know, he should worry about Maxie and the baby because she's hiding something. Here's my problem. Ellie, mind your business. It is none of your fucking business what is going on with this baby. Like, it's none of your damn business. Why are you so hell-bent on bringing out the truth? It's not your truth to tell. If Maxie wants to tell Dante and Lulu the truth, it's 100% up to her. Why are you trying to play detective and trying to figure out something that's none of your fucking business? First of all, mind your red ass business, because now you're starting to piss me off. Because I just don't like her being in somebody else's business, trying to tell somebody's secret when it's not your secret to tell. Mind your business. So, Spinelli leaves. A doctor at the hospital is looking up blood test results for his patient, but he got called away and his profile wasn't logged out. So Ellie gets on a computer and looks up Maxie. This bitch is annoying, seriously. All up in the Kool-Aid. Anyway, back at the floating rib, well, Dante and Maxie were talking. What the hell was Maxie wearing? Like, why are they dressing her like some old woman? I ain't like that outfit she had. It made her look old. So they talking about Lulu, and Dante was telling her how Lulu lost her memory and stuff like that. He felt, you know, he wanted to touch Maxie's baby bump or whatever to feel the baby kicking or whatever, but the baby wasn't kicking. So Maxie left. She went to the floating rib and she saw Felicia with Lulu's engagement ring on. And she was telling her about what happened and stuff like that. And Maxie got on the phone and called Dante to come get the ring. So before Dante got there, a little before Dante got there, Maxie was buttering Felicia's finger to pull the ring off because the ring got stuck on Felicia's fat ass finger. Because Felicia thought that Matt got her a fucking engagement ring when it wasn't her engagement ring. Now she got Lulu ring stuck on her big ass finger. So Maxie had to use butter to grease the shit off. So they greased it off and stuff like that. Dante came to get it. So they established that she was there that night, the previous night, that she had to be there. So anyway, at Milo's apartment, which I love, Milo's apartment is so nice. I love that apartment. I was like, I thought Milo and Max lived with Sonny. That's what I thought. But apparently Milo got his own place, which is cool for him because I dig the apartment. So Lulu wakes up in Milo's bed. Is it me or does new Lulu not have chemistry with Dante? I just think she don't, because I think that's what happens when you recast people. I think Julie had a lot of chemistry with Dante, with Dominic, but I don't think M. Ryland has like that much chemistry with Dante. I just don't really see it with them. I like her in Milo though. I like her in Milo. So she wakes up in Milo's bed. Milo comes out the shower and they start talking, and she started remembering, you know, having flashbacks of the previous night at the bar. And her and Milo were talking at the floating rib, and she kind of took her ring off for a second. So Milo prepared her a nice breakfast, egg whites, I think, turkey bacon, and a smoothie that he makes with orange juice inside of it. It looked good. So they start talking and stuff like that, and she is frustrated because she don't remember anything. So Milo was working out and stuff and asked her to hold his ankles. She realized that she took her engagement ring off and left it at the floating rib, but she can't go back there because somebody might see her and take her back to the hospital or whatever. So she asked Milo to go. So Milo says, yeah. So Milo leaves and Lulu's on the internet searching her name, trying to figure out who is she. So she stumbles upon a wedding picture of her and Dante. So she's reading about herself. Anyway, Milo shows up to the floating rib and Dante finds out from Mac that Lulu was there and that she left the bar with some dude. And Maxie and them are trying to figure out who did she leave the bar with and what man did she leave the bar with. So Milo walks in and he sees Dante, and Dante has the glass in his hand, and Dante says the guy is a dead guy. He's a dead man. So he breaks the glass in his hand. Milo looks scared as shit, which I don't understand why. I'm like, you're a big buff dude. You could kick Dante's ass. But anyway, I enjoyed today's episode. I think it was a pretty decent episode. So Milo was just telling Lulu a lot about her past, you know, the fact that Sonny was a coffee importer and she was upset because she lost the engagement ring because it meant a lot to Dante. I don't believe that ring was that expensive. I don't think it was. On a cop salary, please, Dante couldn't afford that type of ring. But anyway, I'm just saying, I enjoyed this episode. Oh yeah, let me just point out something. AJ kind of got on my nerves today when he was asking Michael about Brenda and stuff like that. I'm like, AJ, shut up. Like, the way he just keep gloating about it. I'm like, can't you see the boy was in misery over this shit and you gloating? I couldn't stand that. But anyway, as far as Elizabeth is concerned, I'm trying to be nice to the chick, but I just don't see nice things on the horizon for her, AJ, and Nikolas. I just don't. I feel like she got a tramp stamp. That's all I feel. She's just gonna be a tramp. That's how I feel about her. Like, can she ever just be single for a while instead of always having men all up in her aura? Like, seriously, it's annoying. But anyway, I will see all of you tomorrow. Have a great day. See you later.